Yeah, no, we're I think well on track to we've got a near-term objective of trying to get to basically 3,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day, which would put us at our gas plant current capacity. So with some recent results we've got, I think we're well on track to achieving that.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Corey Rattan. He is the CEO of Alvo Petro Energy. And Corey, it's good to see you again. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Good seeing you as well, Steve.
Yeah, so you're out with your Q3 2024 production numbers and showing some really strong Q3. These are preliminary, obviously, but you seem, I would imagine you're pretty happy with them.
Yeah, no, we saw a nice bounce up. Our third quarter sales were up 29% over what we reported in the second quarter, up to 2,106 barrels of oil equivalent per day. So we do announce the corresponding financial results here in a few weeks on November 6th. So it should be a pretty good quarter for us.
Yeah, you did post a notable increase in production. So that was by design, right? You had been planning that all along. So that's obviously positive in that quarter.
Yeah, no, we're I think well on track to we've got a near-term objective of trying to get to basically 3,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day, which would put us at our gas plant current capacity. So with some recent results we've got, I think we're well on track to achieving that.
Okay. You also began production in September of another well. That's the 183-83 or A3 rather. So that's online now. Tell me a bit about that one and sort of what the plan is for that particular area moving forward.
Yeah, no, we're really excited about this result. It's certainly significantly above our initial expectations. The well was producing about 2.1 million cubic feet a day, as well as about 50 barrels a day of condensate. So together, that's about 400 barrels of oil equivalent per day. What it means is we're working towards getting another well planned and drilled here starting later this year. And I think it really sets the stage for our organic growth plan moving forward. What's nice is this is a 100% working interest project. We've got 3 well pads all ready to go, and it's all pipeline connected and can be brought on production right away.
Corey, you mentioned there the organic growth strategy. Can you sort of talk to me a bit more about that so people understand? Because I know that strategy that you put in place is really important as the company moves forward for the rest of this year and into next.
Yeah, so stepping back, we've got a capital allocation, a model that basically takes half of our cash flows and reinvests that in organic growth. So I certainly think with this recent well result, we're really well positioned on that part of the capital side of things. And then the next half of the cash flow, what we do is we look to return that to stakeholders, which is right now primarily through dividends and share repurchases. So with that bump up we saw in production and the corresponding cash flows, I think it really sets the stage to continue that model as we move forward.
And Corey, one last thing I want to ask you about is just your unique situation where you operate. When people look at the natural gas market and oil, they talk about what's going on in North America, but where you are, it's very different, and it really is a positive environment for your company.
Yeah, no, there's obviously been a lot of volatility in the global E&P space. We feel very fortunate that we're operating in Brazil. We've got a strong natural gas price, certainly relative to North American standards. We're selling our gas at over $10 US per MCF, and we've got a really compelling fiscal regime, which allows us to generate best-in-class operating profit margins. So our operating profit margins are in excess of 90%, which is about as good as it gets. So yeah, we're quite pleased.
All right. Well, I know there's lots of news to come before the year is over, so we'll have lots of time to discuss more things. Corey, thanks so much. Good to see you today, and we'll talk again.
Good seeing you as well. Thank you.
All right, Corey Rattan, the CEO of Alvo Petro Energy.